The last lecture deals with changing bases, and this is something you've never seen before. Why would I want to change a base? Well, our calculator only works with base 10 and base e, so if I put it in another base, I couldn't use my calculator. So what we want to do is see, is there a way mathematically to switch the bases? So let's check this out. Y equals log of x base b. So in other words, b to the y power is equal to x. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take it and I'm going to go logging in the log of a base that I want to have. So I'm going to log both sides, and I'm going to put a little a there. Normally I'd want that to be an e or a 10, but we want to make sure this works for any base that it's in. So what I did to one side of this equality sign, I did to the other. Using property 3 from the first lecture, I can take this exponent of y and bring it down in front. So it's going to look like y log of b base a equals log of x base a. So now if I go and solve for y, I get y equals log of x base a divided by log of b base a. And what was y equal to? Y was equal to the log of x base b. So now all of this is equal to each other. Well, how has that helped me? Well, if I take a look and notice here, the base I want now is right here, and the x came from this position, and the b came from this position. So what we're going to do is use that little formula there so that I can change my bases. So I want to change log of 10 base 5. I want to change that into having a base 10. So that says, according to my formula, if I want that to be a 10, I'm just going to put it down there. This is also going to be a 10 because you need to match, and base 10 is what I want. Then it says take x, and x was this value in this position, so I'll highlight that for you. So it says take x, which is located in that position. So in this problem, it is this value here. So I'm going to put a 10. Has nothing to do with the base. The base is 10. It happens to be that. And then put it over log of b base a. Now, where did b come from? Well, if you go back and look at the form used, here's your b value. It was the base of your original log you were trying to change. It is 5. So this value right here, b, comes right there. So I've changed the base. So let's try this. I have the natural log of 10 base 5. According to this, I can choose any base I want. Natural log over natural log. And this should actually say log. So let's go back and rewrite that. This should actually be the word log. So I want to change log base 5 into a natural log. So according to what I've got up here, this is log base e, or shortcut ln. And it says take the value of x that you were initially taking the log of, so that would be 10, and divide it by log of b. Notice b was your original base, so in this case it would be 5. So what you put in the front, you get a different color here, what you put here is the base you want. And then the two pieces on the original log go in the following places. If it's the log value here, it goes in the numerator, and if it's the base of the original log that you were trying to change, this 5, it goes here. So let's check if that's what happened over here. I took log base 5 and I turned it into natural log. That's my new base. So according to my change, it says Whatever is in this position goes right here on your new base, and whatever the original base was, so that was in green, whatever the original base goes right here. And so that's just an easy way. Now what would I do? I would plug it in the calculator. Prior to this, I could not plug in log of 10 base 5. My calculator doesn't work in base 5. There are calculators that work in different bases, but we have a standard calculator and it only works in base 10. There's no need for other bases unless we're using hexadecimal or binary for computer type situations, and then they have kind of a calculator on the internet, or you can buy one that works specifically in those bases. But we don't work with the computer that much in doing this base change, so we can just do it by hand. Watch the formula, make sure you understand that you're changing to either base 10 or base E, and notice where the values go.